Welcome to Sports Banter. This is Bryce, and I'm joined by Luca and Ray, and we are less than a week away from the play-in tournament, and things are picking up. Like, news is coming out, people are returning, people are getting injured, and we're just going to talk about it pretty much all right now. So, first thing we want to talk about is Jaylen Brown. He's out for the season with a wrist injury. I think, for me, this totally wipes them out from championship contention. Like, the little chance that they had in my mind is gone.
Yeah, I agree. I always felt like they were one of those teams that kind of sucked in the regular season, but could turn it on in the playoffs just from the star power they have with
Yeah.
Jaylen Brown, uh, Jason Tatum. If Kemba Walker ever picks it up, I feel like they could have possibly contended.
Hey, I mean,
Marcus Smart too, but he's out.
Oh, Marcus
something,
Smart's out too. Damn.
yeah. But
Yeah.
something with Kemba. I mean, Kemba's been turning it up this month. Where's my?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like any of these guys has the potential to just win you a playoff game.
Yeah, I've been
Isn't
really enjoying
never
Kemba
mind.
Walker.
Yeah.
In the month of May,
Yeah.
he's been going off, and that's great to see because, like, in the beginning of the season, he was definitely a shell of his former self. But I mean, now in the month of May, he's averaging almost 30 points per game. So, like, that's the Kemba that we've all been waiting for. But Jaylen Brown's out, and he's, like, undoubtedly their second best player. So,
Yeah, in the past 4 games, he's played 32, 33, 18, and 36. So, was Kemba out for all of the, or not Kemba, Jaylen Brown out for those games?
I think he was out for the last 4 games. Yeah, he was out.
Yeah. Jaylen Brown's been out since May 2nd.
Oh, damn.
That was the last game he played.
Yeah, even with Kemba Walker playing well, and Jason Tatum being Jason Tatum, I think that this team's after the play-in tournament. I think they can definitely win the play-in tournament. They can definitely do it, but after that, I don't see them getting out of the first round.
I 100% agree.
I could possibly see them making the second round, but I don't see them getting to the conference finals, in all honesty. I mean,
Well, I mean, let's see.
Yeah.
All right, so like
they're the 7th seed right now?
they're the seventh
No,
seed
they're
right
not
now,
first.
but that means they're in the play-in tournament. Let's say they win the seventh, they get into the 7th seed, they face the Nets. I don't think they're going to beat the Nets.
Yeah, you're right.
And then if they're the 8th seed, they face the 76ers. I still don't think they're going to beat the 76ers. But, like, yeah, when you're looking at the Celtics, the Hornets, which are number 8, the Pacers, which are number 9, and the Wizards at number 10, I think that the Celtics can beat all those teams.
Honestly, with the way the Wizards have been playing right now, I think they can actually make it kind of like towards the second round, or at least push one of these teams to 6 or 7 games in the first. With the way the Wizards have been playing,
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know about 7 games. I think, like, okay, let's say the Wizards do win the play-in tournament and they make it to the playoffs. I think it would be a 5-6 game series between them and whoever they face. Yeah, I really. Yeah, the Wizards are a pretty scary team, but the thing you got to remember with the play-in tournament is that it's one game. Like, there's
yeah,
no
1 game
series.
elimination.
So that's why, yeah, I think that, like, yes, Boston can beat all the teams below them, but at the same time, the Wizards can pull out an upset victory on the Celtics and move on. It's entirely possible. We got anything else for the Celtics?
I want to ask y'all, or this isn't about the Celtics, but I want to ask y'all this: do y'all
Okay.
like the play-in tournament? Because like I know some NBA players have come out and said, like, yeah, we don't like this. This isn't like good
So,
for the league.
I
LeBron
have
in
a little
particular.
thing with that. LeBron said something about having a play-in tournament last year, right? And now that there is one, he's mad about it.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I heard something
Well,
like
that was
that.
last. That was last year. It's like the bubble.
So he's being LeBron. He's being typical Braun right there. But
Mm-hmm.
I'm I mean I think the play-in tournament's all right. It makes things more interesting. Maybe a less great team can get in the playoffs. Maybe have like a little Cinderella run and that kind of stuff. But I'm sort of fine. I'm fine either way. I just want to see how it goes. If it goes well, then I'm fine with this happening for the next couple of years. But if it turns out sort of then maybe I'd prefer the regular format.
I don't know. For me, I'm all for it. I really think that right now, at this point of the season, it's extremely exciting. And to me, it's more exciting than other years at the end of the season just because teams are vying for this 10th seed to get into the play-in tournament. Like, they might as well be as good as done, but the Pelicans really had a chance to get into that 10th seed. And just like keeping up with, the San Antonio Spurs look terrible right now. The Pelicans can make it. Like, it gives, especially the teams that are kind of bad, it gives them some kind of hope for their team.
Yeah, that's why I like it.
Yeah.
That
You can
that
go. You can go on.
that's true. I would like to play devil's advocate for 1 second. I get I get what you're saying. I did say have a worse team get like a Cinderella run, but shouldn't it be the playoffs are for the best teams in each conference? It shouldn't that anyone could get in because you should play your hardest and your best in the regular season to get in those playoff positions and stuff like that, instead of just easily going by into the play to get into the little tournament.
I mean, look. Here's why I like it. It incentivizes not tanking. Like
Mm-hmm.
you look
Yeah,
at the league, you see really only 4 teams, maybe 5 teams tanking. You got Minnesota, Oklahoma City, Houston, and Detroit, maybe Cleveland. And you compare that to
yeah,
other years, and it's like, okay, these teams that would be tanking are now fighting for the 10th seed, the play-in tournament,
yeah,
and that's kind of like makes the draft more like fair in a certain way. Plus, it
yeah.
gives like more Cinderella stories. It's more exciting towards for the fans. Like you can get a We Believe Warriors again, even though they're an 8 seed right now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
and kind of going off of your point, Luca, I feel like yes, the best team should be in the playoffs, but if you're the better team, you should be able to beat all these teams in the play-in tournament to get in.
Yeah. Yep.
agreed.
I agree.
But yeah, I think it's really exciting.
I mean, it's kind of like the MLB with the wild card games, just the single elimination.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, the next thing we're going to talk about is James Harden is set to return for the Nets tonight. And he hasn't played since April 5th when his hamstring started to bother him. What do we think about like James Harden and his impact for the Brooklyn Nets? Because I think that this is really great for the Nets.
Yeah, it's like the perfect time for him to come back because I mean we haven't seen much of Harden, Kyrie, and Durant together, and
Yes.
Harden and Kyrie are both day to day, and just right in
Yeah.
time for the playoffs, they needed that the chemistry by
Yeah,
playing together. I feel like it's perfect for them.
y'all saw what happened to Kyrie last night?
Mm-hmm. No.
I actually didn't see it.
He got an elbow to the face from Nikola Vucevic. So now
Yikes.
that's why he's day to day. Is because they called it a face contusion.
The broken face.
Yeah. So like especially now that
Yeah, face
Kyrie's day
contusion.
to day, having James Harden come back tonight is perfect. It's literally perfect timing.
Not. I don't know what y'all's feelings are, and so I'll go a little bold if y'all disagree with me. It's always helpful when your best player comes back from injury.
Well, yeah.
So, okay, we're on the same page.
I don't think anyone
Um,
disagrees with you, Luca.
All right, cool.
No, I
If
know
either
what
of
you're
y'all said
doing.
Kyrie, I would have gone crazy right there. But no, I mean Harden's. I mean he's averaging 25 points this season, 8 rebounds, almost 11 assists. He's been killing it. Anytime he's on the court, he's extremely dangerous. Yeah, and when he's on the court, it's looking like their win rate gets so much higher than what it usually is. But I could be wrong on that. I'm just looking at
Oh,
the wins
Luca,
losses right now.
were you trying to say that James Harden's the best player on the Nets?
Yeah.
Okay, well, because I'd argue that Kevin Durant's better,
Yeah,
but
I'd
it's
still say
it's
KD.
arguable, you know. Like, I'm not saying you're wrong.
Yeah.
James Harden, if you look at his stats, yeah, you could call him the best player on the team, given the impact that he's had with the Nets and how he's played. But I just think that, like, in terms of who do I not want to play against, I'd rather not play against Kevin Durant just because he's an elite scorer.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, so is Harden. But
Yeah, but I think, like, just in terms of, like, me trying to guard someone, Kevin Durant's longer.
basically
He's lengthier.
unguardable.
He's basically
Hey,
unguardable.
If you are talking about, if you're talking about guarding, definitely, maybe I just see Harden as more of a valuable playmaker kind of role.
Yeah,
But
and
I mean,
he does
Durant
that
can
well.
single-handedly change a game by himself. So definitely, they have so much talent in those three players, or even the two, Durant and Harden, that it will be a travesty if they don't go far in the playoffs.
Yeah, I definitely agree.
Yeah.
I know they'll be together, you know, it's not just a 1 year type of deal, but yeah, especially if they lose in the second round, I think that there's going to be a lot of disappointment. Even if they don't even reach the finals, I think there's
Yeah.
going to be a huge disappointment over the Nets organization.
Yep.
If they don't make it.
I agree.
But yeah, just like depending on like Kyrie's circumstances, who knows where they're going to go. Like, it's a foregone conclusion. They're going to make it out the first round. For sure. But once you get to the second round, especially if Kyrie's status is unquestionable, I think that whoever the Nets play, it would be a close series.
He's going to be back by then.
Yeah, I would
By
hope
at least
so.
the first round. I mean, Basketball Reference only lists him as day-to-day, so he's going to be back.
Yeah, hopefully they're fine. I don't know. I don't hate this Nets team. Like, I know people are very negative about the Nets because the fact that they have a super team, but I don't have any like ill will towards this team.
Yeah, same.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
If I'm a Nets fan, I just hope we don't run into the Bucks in the second round.
Yeah, wait. What seed are they in? Oh, they're in the third seed.
They're the second.
They're second and third, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Brooklyn's 2, Milwaukee's 3.
Gotcha. I just forgotten. But yeah, that makes sense. Oh yeah, well statistically the Bucks can become the second seed. So these last few games I'd say they're pretty important.
Do matter.
They do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially if like Boston or Charlotte's the 7th seed. And that'll be a lot easier than going against the Knicks, who have looked amazing. But moving on to another Eastern Conference team, the Miami Heat clinched the NBA playoffs last night when they beat the Celtics.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they've been on a good little 3-game win streak. Well, honestly, they could have done a 7-game win streak, but they lost to the Mavs. But they've been solid on this latter half of the season. But in my opinion, I can't see them going too far in the playoffs.
Yeah, definitely.
Not like what they did last year.
Yeah, I don't see them doing what they did last year.
Last year was just something special. Yeah, I don't think that's ever going to be replicated, especially by this version of the Miami Heat team. What I didn't realize is that Jimmy Butler is hurt with some kind of eye injury.
Day to day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of her, I really don't see them going too far when Oladipo's still out.
Dude, Oladipo, that's just
He hasn't
weird.
even been doing good.
Like, the thing with Oladipo, it confuses me because when I look it up, there's little information about Oladipo, and then from the report that I found, Eric Spoelstra, the head coach, was just very like secretive about what's going on with Oladipo. All I know is that it's definitely his knee bothering him, but in terms of when he's going to return, we have no idea. So it's kind of bad for the Heat. Like, I know the Heat might still get Oladipo. He's an impending free agent, so he can go anywhere after this season. But they wanted Oladipo, especially for this run right here of making the playoffs. And you really don't know, or actually, just we don't really know where Oladipo's going, what he's doing, all that. It's just kind of sad for the Heat that they traded for Oladipo to get only 4 games of him this season.
I mean, they traded Kelly Olynyk for him. Is that really?
Hey, don't hate on Kelly Olynyk. Olynyk's doing great in Houston.
But it's in Houston. They have nothing.
That's true.
They have no one.
Still, Kelly Olynyk, absolute beast.
He has been balling out
according
recently, though.
According to now take this information with a grain of salt. According to a Miami Heat like website, not like the official one, but like I guess like a fan run site.
Yeah.
It would be a surprise if Oladipo comes back soon.
Really?
Like, yeah, it looks like he's gonna be out for a while. Not like, but I probably the rest of the season and postseason is what it looks like.
Dude, he has just not found consistency at all, especially with the injuries. Like, it's like he comes back and then he gets hurt again. It's like, it's so frustrating. But yeah, in terms of this team, I think they're a good team. They have really good players, but they've been struggling all year to find consistency in wins. Like, you remember earlier in the season, they were really far down those standings.
Yes. Looking at the top 6 teams, I mean, I think the Heat's going to lose to the Bucks. I think they're going to lose to the Nets. I think they would lose to the 76ers. Heat Hawks would be competitive, but I would give the edge to the Hawks. Heat Knicks, for the same case, I'd probably give the edge to the Knicks. So these top 6 teams, and they're number 5, I can't really see them winning any of them. They'd have to get one of the play-in teams in the first round, or however that works.
Well, they can't. Statistically, they can't unless they get out of the first round, which right now, not too certain that could happen. Right, because the highest they could be is the 4th seed, because they are way too out of reach to catch up to the Bucks.
Get the 3rd, yes.
Yeah, so
they can only
the
they
highest
can only get
they
the
can go.
2nd seed or the 4th seed.
Yeah, the highest they can go is the 4th
Yeah,
seed.
4th, 5th, and 6th cannot get to 1st, 2nd, or 3rd. It's impossible. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, because I think, as you said before, Luca, before we started the video, they each only have 3 games left. So
yeah,
they really can't get up there. So yeah, I mean, I think that any game with the Heat in it, it won't be a sweep. I think it'll be competitive.
Yeah, I get that.
Especially with how the chips fall with the Hawks, the Heat, and the Knicks. I mean, you could switch any of them in 4, 5, 6. It just matters about who falls where. Because the bottom team's going to face the Bucks, and then the top 2 are going to face each other. So if you're a Heat fan, you're hoping you're staying in that 4th or 5th seed. Well, unless, historically last season, the Heat beat the Bucks. So maybe you kind of do want that again. Who knows? That's where the real upset happened. I don't know. I wouldn't want to face the Bucks, though. I think that the Bucks learned from last year.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else about the Heat?
No.
Feeling good. All right. And last thing we're going to talk about is LeBron James finally returning from complaining about his ankle. He's coming back tonight, I think. I think that was the report that came out, that he was playing tonight against the Rockets.
Yeah. Did y'all see Skip Bayless call him La Ankle on Twitter?
That's funny.
He called him La Ankle on Twitter.
Oh.
Let me pull up the tweet real quick.
I like how LeBron came back for a couple games and then he's like, nah, my ankle doesn't feel good again. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, I am just looking at him. He's had a rough, if it's legit injuries, he's had a rough second half of the season. I mean, he played one game in April. One game. That's it.
And then one game in May.
He's only one game in May. Yep. So he's had a great season, but it's just his injuries are killing him.
Hold up. Can't wait for tomorrow's Undisputed to hear Shannon talk about his favorite target and scapegoat on the Lakers, Kuzma. He was 18 in the first half. No La Ankle, no Dennis the Menace, and Kuz is carrying this team. Sing his praises, La Shannon.
I see it too. 14 hours ago.
Yeah.
Kyle Kuzma, what a man.
What has Kuzma?
Yeah, I mean, Kuzma's just been living life, honestly. But nah, LeBron's like this. This is needed. They need him going into this. Where are they even at in this? They're 7th seed.
Yeah, they're 7th seed. They're in the playoff, the play-in tournament right now, which is scary. You thought
really
this team would be a repeat champion, like easy dubs, but like
no,
the fact that they're going against the Warriors right now.
I mean, shit, if I'm a Lakers fan, I'm blaming it on the injuries, honestly.
And honestly, that's a repetitive, like, excuse for, like, you hear from tons of people say for their teams. But, I mean, in this case, it is true. Injuries have killed them this season.
Yes, coming from a Pelicans fan, it's a valid excuse. Given that it happens at the Pelicans almost every year.
Boogie Cousins.
Oh no, Anthony Davis hurt for the 15th time. Shoot.
Damn.
Oh god.
To answer your question, right, unless if you've seen it, how Kyle Kuzma's doing. Last night he had 23 points against the Knicks.
That's what Skip was talking about.
Yeah, Kuzma's May has been very.
And then he scored 25 points against the Clippers.
It's been inconsistent though. If I'm looking at the game log,
he is inconsistent.
24.
Yeah, in between those games is a 4 points.
25, 4, 23.
Oh my God.
Like this man's choosing. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna go off after I have this awful game.
Kyle Kuzma is the Tyler Hero of the West Coast.
Oh my gosh! Imagine the Lakers. They're trading for
Tyler
Jimmy.
Hero.
They're gonna trade for Jimmy Butler, but no, we won't give you Kyle Kuzma. This man's gonna be the next star.
Wait, was that a thing?
No, it was with the Heat. It was with the Heat when they were trading for wanted to trade for James Harden. They wouldn't give them Tyler Hero because he's too good. Look at him now. 15 points per game coming off the bench. He's not a bad player. Hero's not a bad player.
He's just not that. He's overrated, is all I'm going to say.
He really is.
Yeah.
I mean, that's nothing against the guy. It's just
but at the same time, yeah, he's only 21. Like, I mean, I think he'll only get better, in my opinion. I mean, he's a bit of a down right now, but I mean, he's a good player, definitely.
Yeah, but back to the Lakers.
But I would take
Yeah. Back to the Lakers though. I think that LeBron obviously is very important for this Lakers team. Like if they're gonna get out of the Maybe they can get out of the play-in tournament without LeBron, but he's back anyways. So I think they can definitely
Yeah, I think it should be a walk in the park for them.
they'll make it out and get into the 7th seed. And then
And they have to go against Phoenix. Poor
Yes.
Phoenix.
they're going to go against Phoenix, which probably one of the most exciting series in the first round.
First round series, yeah.
That's
mean,
gonna be
imagine-
very competitive.
Imagine you work your ass off to get the 2nd seed, and then AD and LeBron just show up coming out of the play-in tournament.
Yeah, I think
It
that
really sucks for them.
this team, if they can make it out the first round, can, make the finals again. And it really stinks because I don't like Anthony Davis, and it's obvious
Yeah,
why.
same.
But this team's good. They're arguably better than last year. And they're walking in with now a healthy LeBron, now a healthy Anthony Davis, and the GOAT Kyle Kuzma. How are you going to stop him? And then
I don't know.
honestly, like Dennis Schroeder right now, he's out because of COVID. LeBron's going to go back to the primary point guard position that he played last season. Mind you, the position that he played last season when they won the NBA championship. It's scary.
What position do you play?
Point guard.
Point guard. But,
Oh, okay.
I feel
Sorry.
LeBron was kind of like the secondary point guard when Schroeder was on the court, or Dennis Schroeder.
Mm-hmm.
But now that like Schroeder's still out with, health and safety protocols, aka COVID, LeBron's gonna be that primary ball handler, and he did it well last season. So that's what scares me. Is just the Lakers.
What scares me is Montrezl Harrell on the Lakers. That was a great pickup for them.
Yeah, that's like one of the reasons why they're better this year than they were last year. It's Montrezl Harrell, it's Dennis Schroeder,
Dennis Schroeder.
all these players coming in. And they got Andre Drummond for cheap. Like, he's not the best player, but he's an amazing player for the value that they got for him, which was pay him nothing.
Pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm on the boat. If this team gets past the first round, if they beat Phoenix, they can go to the finals again.
I agree. I just don't want it to happen.
Yeah, me neither.
That's how I feel.
No one does.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Do we got anything else to say about the NBA in general?
The Lakers are the
Um,
Cowboys and the Yankees in the NBA.
Why do you
That's
gotta
what I'm
put the
gonna say.
Yankees into this, man?
You're a Yankees fan,
Why
Luca?
you gotta throw the? Yeah, my dumb self decided to choose them when I was 8 years old.
Wow.
Hey, they were on TV. I liked market to share.
At least
hey,
they're
they've only
winning.
won. They've only won a World Series once since I've been alive. I mean, I don't know why the Cowboys get in any kind of conversation. They just suck.
It's because they're
I'm
fans.
going. Yeah, the fan bases. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, the fan bases. Then
Yeah,
let's throw
Lakers fan bases
Supersonics
are
in
annoying.
this.
The Supersonics.
Wait, did he just say the Supersonics?
Yeah.
Seattle
I
needs a
wish they were
basketball
still
team.
around. They do, yeah. Well, I mean, the Supersonics are technically still around. They're the Thunder, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, Seattle
Seattle
needs its
needs
own
a
team.
team.
You're right.
I want to get a Kevin
Hey,
Durant
okay.
Supersonics jersey. That'd be fire.
I guess the video's about to end. To end the video,
Yeah,
I'd like
yeah.
to say, if Seattle gets a team again, they will win. They'll have a winning record their first year.
Being led by Eric
That's my
Bledsoe.
prediction.
Yeah. Like Luca, that's very bold.
That
for,
would be insane.
You don't know who's
Yeah,
on
really.
the team.
For
They'll have
They're
Eric
gonna have a winning
Bledsoe
record if they
lead
ever get a
them
team
to
again.
a winning record.
Dude, imagine they have Eric Bledsoe and they have Kelly Olynyk. That's
Oh, man.
unstoppable.
Super team.
Add Nicolo Melli. He's gonna get drafted.
Ooh.
I was about to say Nicola Belli, dude. I was like, let's throw him into the mix.
And then
What about Nico Mirotic? Bring him back from
Bring him back
overseas.
too. You know what else we need? Skylar Mays. He's on the team now. This sounds like
Can
a
we
super
put
team.
Rodman on this team too?
Oh my gosh.
60-year-old Dennis Rodman.
He could be like the player development kind of coach.
Yeah, then
What
we got
about
Mo
Ben
Bamba.
McLemore?
Ben McLemore, Mo Bamba. You know, we need Mo Bamba and
Myers
Taco
Leonard.
Fall. And Myers
Myers
Leonard.
Leonard.
We need to stack this team up with height. All right. Myers Leonard in. This is the Seattle Supersonics team that's gonna go have a positive record, sneak into the
82
eighth
and 0.
seed.
No, 82 and 0.
82 and 0. You know what? You're right.
That's my
They're
prediction.
invincible. Yeah.
Throw Lou Dort into them.
Oh,
Give them Lou Dort.
That place-
Luke Dort. Jeez, you're really stacking this team up now.
Yeah, I know. I fucking love Lou Dort.
Lou Dort's gonna be averaging 50 points per game for that team.
Oops, you can edit that out. Right.
I didn't hear what you said, so
Okay.
as long as you didn't say anything controversial, it's fine.
Okay. I mean,
Like-
Oh,
like-
controversy.
controversial take. Lou Dort is better than LeBron James.
Yeah.
You gonna edit that out?
No, I'm just not gonna edit that out. This is unrestricted. Anything you say will go, I guess.
Okay, Eric Bledsoe should be banned from the state of Louisiana.
I will sign that petition too.
Clint Capella should be regarded as one of the greatest players of all time.
What if we call him the best
Okay.
center in the league?
I would gladly take that.
Better than Joel Embiid, better than Nikola Jokic.
Is
But
Clint
Jokic,
Capella,
yeah, better than Joker.
is Clint Capella an MVP candidate?
No.
No, I think he's the front runner. Exactly.
Is he?
He should be the front
Sorry.
runner.
Yeah. Clint Capella. Yeah, he should. He's give him Rookie of the Year too.
You know what, Luca? If we want to be honest, I think Clint Capella should win Coach of the Year.
Oh,
Coach of the Year.
I think he's an excellent coach
I mean-
on the court. You know.
player coach Jackie Moon.
Yeah, he has nothing on Draymond Green.
Jackie Robinson.
Jackie Robinson.
Where did you get Jackie Robinson from that? I said Jackie Moon.
Yeah, I heard
Like,
you. I know, so I just started naming it Jackie.
Hey y'all, if y'all are
Jackie
sticking through this
Chan.
video at this point,
yeah, honestly,
props.
we're just. Yeah, really.
This is like the 5-minute meme corner.
Oh, look at you know Ben. He's got a Jackie
I'm not gonna
Moon
answer that.
jersey.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say something like bend over. I thought you were trying to
No,
get
like-
a meme or something.
Like my friend Ben.
Yeah.
You really let
He's
your
got a
kids
Jackie
set
Moon
up.
jersey. Yeah.
I've never seen that movie. That's the Will
You've never
Ferrell
seen
movie,
Semi
right?
Pro?
No, I haven't.
Such-
I think I've seen like a clip
Such a
of
good
it.
movie. You've probably seen the alley oop clip.
That's a long time ago. I'll have to watch it. He's a funny man.
Yes.
Is the
well,
video
no.
still? Wait, is the video still going?
Absolutely. I mean, I didn't end it yet.
Hey, wait, Luca, did you hear about Myra?
I feel like this is a trap.
Not answering. I know. That's why I'm not answering.
Damn. I was gonna
You
say
can't- you
my
gotta
right
wake me-
nut.
Yeah, that's why you gotta wake me up earlier to get me with that, dude.
Damn.
Wake him up. Oh,
It's 12:50. I woke up 50 minutes ago to get on this video.
jeez, you just woke up.
Yeah.
all right. I had no
I
right to
Go to
complain.
bed at
then.
like 3.
Jeez, what you doing at 3 in the morning?
Playing Xbox.
All right, yeah, that's a fair answer. I don't know what I was expecting there.
I'm on that the show grind.
Shoot, man, I need
Oh,
to get
nice.
back.
What
to
team
that.
are you with?
Wait, what?
Wait, are you playing like you're like one player? Are you playing?
Yeah,
with Avs?
I play Road to the Show.
Yeah. So who are you like with right now? Are you in the minors right now?
Yeah, I'm in the AA Giants. It's the
Nice, nice.
Squirrels.
The Squirrels.
Yeah.
Double A team reminds me of the Houston Rockets. Am I right? We're filming a basketball video. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Pistons. Ooh, they suck. Ooh,
Double A,
Pistons.
Double A team reminds me of Houston Rockets.
yeah.
Kevin Porter
Oh,
Jr.
man.
transfers.
All right. Thank you for watching Sports
Yeah,
Banter.
especially if you're still here.
Bye. Bye.
See ya.